In this video, I'm going to give you the two most important things that you'll need to reprogram your subconscious mind. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tom, and I make videos that help you empower your higher self and manifest your dream life. If you'd like to win 60 minutes of one-on-one coaching with me, comment below "It is done." Winners are announced every week. These two things are extremely powerful, and when you apply them in conjunction with your various reprogramming techniques, such as affirmations or visualization/imagination, you will truly see successful results. Your subconscious mind will absolutely shift. You'll act in different ways, carry yourself in new ways, and see the external world around you will respond to you differently, and you will miraculously see your life unfold on a new track to whatever destination you're looking to arrive at. In other words, your desire will be made manifest. So before I give you these two keys, where is this information coming from? Well, about 2 years ago, I studied a law of attraction coaching program valued at over $7,000. And these were some of the ideas that I got from this program. It was a Bob Proctor run program coached by a separate business, but that's where I got these ideas. And so I want to give credit to that program and Bob Proctor. In saying that, I'm sure you can find these online as well, because they are simple, but there's a lot of wisdom and truth behind them, and that's where the power lies. So be sure to keep that in mind. So the number one key to reprogramming your subconscious mind successfully is repetition. And in the program, it was phrased as constant spaced repetition. So this goes into the habit building model in general, where when we want to partake in a new activity and make it a habitual part of our lives, we have to do it roughly at the same time every single day and go through that motion. And usually there's resistance at the start. We're tempted to fall back into our old patterns, and we have to kind of push through. We have to sort of have that strength and deeper why, that intrinsic motivation, to stay on track in this building up period before it really locks down and becomes effortless and flows. And that's the same with habits of mind, new thought patterns, new emotional states of being. So constant spaced repetition means you select your reprogramming tool. And I recommend imagining for at least 5 to 10 minutes in the morning or evening a vision of your desire and dream life as if it was already true. And to do this again and again and again, consistently for at least 60 days. Really, between 60 to 120 days is ideal. You can also do affirmations, the same thing. In the morning, state them every single day for 60 to 120 days. And what this does is it allows the subconscious to be impressed during that window, and then it'll be tempted to drop back into its old thought patterns, and you'll realize that then the old pattern comes up again and again and again. And our body, our actions, our interaction with the external world is mostly subconscious. 95% of our behavior is automatic, and we don't have to consciously think about it. And so this old pattern will play out, but just as it plays out enough and tries to take control, all of a sudden you're doing that positive impression act again. And you're imagining your scene. And you're doing your affirmations, and it stops that negative momentum again. And then the old pattern comes up again. And just as it's gaining power, you're impressing it again. And again and again and again. Consistently, constantly spaced over time in this balanced way. You don't want to do it too hard, because that can enrage this old program and make it really fight back too heavily. And if you've ever experienced resistance when building up a new habit, that's what I mean here. So this constant spaced repetition in these little actions every day is the best way to actually ensure that your new belief system, your desire, your vision is actually impressing evenly over time and overpowering this old belief system and this old habit and toxic or negative vision for yourself, who you are in your self-image, and ensuring that that gets disempowered piece by piece, not all at once. So that's the first key, is repeating it over time and sticking to it no matter what, but in a balanced way, with that positive intrinsic motivation fueling you, especially when there's resistant days and you're tempted to skip and go, nah, one day won't mean too much, but one day quickly turns into 5. And as we said, it's all about momentum of thought patterns. And you don't want to let that old pattern gain too much momentum again, because then it will start to beat the new program that you're impressing in, the new vision and desire. Constant spaced repetition. Now, the second important key to reprogramming a subconscious mind successfully is emotion. Dr. Joe Dispenza says that an intentional thought needs an energizer, a catalyst, and that energizer is an elevated emotion. Now, why would he say such a thing? Well, it's because when we have a thought combined with an emotion, we put ourselves in a new state of being, a new frequency of consciousness. And this goes into our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is the window to the infinite intelligence, also known as the quantum field. An infinite field outside of this space and time that contains all information, all unmanifested forms that can then be brought into this physical reality. An emotion and our thought creates a new broadcast within ourselves that's going to interact with this unmanifested field, this infinite consciousness, and see it manifest in physical forms in our waking 3D reality. This may sound like it's an airy-fairy notion, but it's actually highly provable to yourself. This is what meditation and spiritual awakening reveals, and what enlightened masters always point to when they say, turn within and you will find all the answers. Well, it turns out when you meditate and you disconnect from this 3D world, you find an infinite vast space of pure awareness and unmanifested potential right under your nose, so to speak. And you can literally become this, and that is what the oneness of all things truly means. It's directly becoming conscious and aware of the infinite source, the infinite consciousness behind all forms, the substance of all physical forms. Your thought power, your emotional power creates a new frequency of consciousness that directly interacts with this field, and that is what will be drawn into your life, or what you will expand towards, one present moment at a time. It creates your life depending on the frequency you emit to it in your imagination and thought power combined with your emotion. So that's when you do your imaginal scene, you do your affirmations and you're repeating it every day. That's part one. But then combining it with that emotion is going to impress that new state of being within you, and that's going to be the very thing that powerfully changes your subconscious, unleashes its power, places you on a new life track, and brings your desire to life for real. No matter how much resistance comes up, that's okay. Do your best to have as much emotional connection as possible. Some days you won't be able to do it too strongly, but go through the emotions. That is key. Don't miss a day. Keep building that new life. Keep building that new inner power, that new belief system, and that new vision for yourself, and it will manifest. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video and you found it valuable, please like it, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And check out my website if you'd like one-on-one coaching with me. It'd be great to have you for a session. Stay tuned for more videos on manifesting your dream life.